This episode of the What's Happening Delco podcast is brought to you by Delco Meets for Business. Check us out on Meetup, register, and attend one of our fantastic networking meetings, which we meet on the first and third Thursday at the Brick House in Ridley Park, and the second and fourth Thursday at the Upper Crust in Newtown Square. We look forward to seeing you there. What's happening, Delco? I'm Rich Shane, and welcome to the What's Happening Delco podcast. Today, I'm joined by Kim Padley of Springfield Junior Women's Club. Kim, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me here today.
Kim, what is Springfield Junior Women's Club?
The Springfield Junior Women's Club, it's a local civic organization. Our goal is to basically improve our community. We aren't just members from Springfield. We have members from 9 or 10 of the surrounding townships here in Delco.
How did all this get started?
It's been around a long time. So 1952 was its first year of existence. It is a subchapter of the Greater Federation of Women's Clubs, which is actually the largest and oldest organization of women's clubs worldwide.
I'm like dumbfounded by hearing about this today, and it's not anything I've heard of before. And there are a lot of things going on in our communities that we just don't know about. What are some of the programs? What are some of the focuses of the Springfield Junior Women's Club?
So we have several. When I was first asked to join, I was thinking it was one of those network clubs. You know, you own a business, you try to get your business name out there. It's not like that at all. We literally just work to improve our community. We have fundraisers. We volunteer our time. It's hard to explain what we do because we have so many different goals. We work on the betterment of women. So we may have educational speakers come in. We are physically out there in the community running community events. For example, the Junior Women's Club of Springfield has run Springfield's Halloween Parade for well over a decade. Great community event that brings everyone in Springfield together. We hold fundraisers for various charities. For example, over the last 2 years, we've supported the Domestic Abuse Project of Delaware County. I believe within a 2-year time frame, we raised over $10,000 for them in cash donations. We collected items for them to sell in their thrift store. And we have also sponsored some domestic abuse families over the holidays where we'll buy their Christmas presents for them. We do environmental activities. So we work with the CRC watershed, which is all throughout Delaware County, doing the watershed cleanups in March. Pretty much any charity that any of our 70 plus members is interested in, if we can find a way to support it, we will, with either a fundraiser, boots on the ground, and that's kind of it in a nutshell. I mean, I have a list of different activities that we do throughout the year. We sponsor a scholarship at Springfield High School. It used to be every other year. This year it's going to be annually. It's a scholarship we give to a female who is studying either medical or sciences or STEM.
Fundraising, you mentioned that a number of times. How can people connect with you to donate or be involved in some of the fundraising activities that you do?
So a lot of our fundraising, we like the motto, we party with a purpose. So, for example, our fall fundraiser was axe throwing at Delco Axe House. Our next big fundraiser that we're doing a designer bag bingo. It is going to be in media at the Bar Association. It is March 30th, and it's a lot of fun. And it is not just for women. Our biggest winner last year was a male. But it's BYOB. It's just a fun Sunday afternoon with food and drinks and winning good prizes.
You were reading my mind because I'm thinking, bingo, designer bags. Is this just for the ladies? Now I know that everybody can join in on all the fun axe throwing. I love this party with a purpose. opportunity for people. How do you go to connect with people to grow your membership? Again, something I've lived and been a resident since 2004 in Delco, something I've never heard of before.
So we have been growing. We are well over 70 members now. We do have social media. So we are on Facebook under GFWC, Springfield Junior Women's Club, and we are on Instagram, Springfield Junior Women's Club. Getting out in the community definitely helps. Doing some of these watershed cleanups helps. Even going to the Axe House helps. We do some dine and donate. So various restaurants will get involved. They've been very, very supportive. We have an open house every October to try to get new members, but we meet once a month. We meet the third Tuesday of every month. We previously met at the Township Building. Springfield Township Building is going under a renovation. So now we meet at the Church of the Redeemer on Springfield Road. So it's the third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. is our social time. And anybody's welcome to come.
Who motivates you? Who inspires you, Kim?
So my dad has definitely been my biggest inspiration. I was raised with the concept of if people need help, build a bigger table. I try to volunteer. I'm probably up to about 40% of my time between helping animals. I'm crew on the Kalmar Nickel, the tall ship of Delaware. I like to just make a difference in my community. I have the time, I have the resources to do it, and I have the passion to help people and animals. So I think I get as much out of helping others as potentially those that we potentially help.
It's the beginning, as we record this, of 2025. People are thinking about their goals, their resolutions, all kinds of things. If you're going to get involved with an organization such as the Springfield Junior Women's Club, how do you go about that? I mean, how do you set a goal? How do you, Kim, I'm overwhelmed. You're doing all this volunteering. What's your process to eat that elephant one bite at a time?
So I think you kind of put that answer out there. It is one step at a time. Find out what you're passionate about. Google can be your friend. Social media can be your friend. I started in animal welfare, loved animals. That was one of my first volunteering efforts. Think about what you're passionate about. Is it children, seniors, animal, your local community, your environment? And you can start there. You can start with talking with your friends. It was my neighbor and good friend that got me involved in the Springfield Junior Women's Club. And even if your friend doesn't have an idea of how you can volunteer, volunteering together is wonderful. Having that wingman, it makes going into a room with 50 women you don't know that much less daunting, because it can be intimidating to go to different things solo. So, bring a friend. Come check out our meeting. And if our meeting isn't right for you, you may meet someone at our meeting that is volunteering in other ways. We have members that run their own nonprofits. We have members that are passionate about their own charities. And we support them in turn and their charities, because that's really what it's about. It's about connections with each other, connections within the community, and improving the community. I think that's one thing that we kind of miss out on as adults, is interacting with others in our community, others that are like us and others that are not like us. So for example, the age range of our women's club, it's probably close to 50 years. Now, those conversations are just so invaluable when you have a brand new mom talking to somebody that's raised 6 kids and is now a grandmom. So I just say, put yourself out there and start with that which you're passionate about, because it makes volunteering easy. It really does.
All of that sounds exciting. For those that are interested and want to make one of the meetings or are wanting to get involved, give that contact information out again if you could.
Yes. So on Instagram, we are Springfield JWC. On Facebook, we are GFWC, Springfield Junior Women's Club. We do have an email address. It is springfieldjwc@gmail.com. Our monthly meetings are at Church of the Redeemer, the third Tuesday of every month at 7 p.m. But if you have any questions, if anyone is at all interested, just shoot us an email. We can touch base one-on-one and see if we are potentially the right club for them. And you don't have to be a member to come to our meetings. Just bring a friend and come check us out.
Kim, you're out and about in Delco and you have a cheesesteak craving. Where are you going?
That's tough. So as a Springfield girl, the Dairy Cottage on 420 Woodland Avenue, that's got to be one of my favorites. Jim Steaks on Baltimore Pike is another one of our favorites. And in the Springfield Mall, there is a Tony Luke's. So that's walkable. That's another good one. But I'm a Dairy Cottage. I used to walk past there walking home from middle school since a kid. So it's a great little local place.
You satisfied that cheesesteak craving and you're looking for pizza. Where are you stopping for pizza?
Oh, pizza's a tough one. I like Jersey Shore pizza, not gonna lie. Stone Harbor, Nemo's Pizza. When I'm really craving pizza, I try to wait till I'm down at the beach. You gotta love good old-fashioned boardwalk cheap pizza too. I'm more of a local. I'm not even sure where I go anymore.
There's something about that salt air.
There
the
is.
boardwalk, the sand,
Yeah.
all of those things. It says, I have a craving for pizza and I have no idea why. It's amazing.
It's a great reason to take a day trip down to the beach. Seriously. Oh yeah, it's the best. Ocean City Boardwalk Pizza, the craving hits you out of the blue. You gotta have it.
And if the craving doesn't hit you, the seagulls will. So it's all good.
Very true.
You need a convenience store option and you're heading down to the shore. You're stopping at Wawa or Royal Farms.
Does anyone ever answer Royal Farms? I mean, it's gotta be Wawa.
Kim, how do you describe Delco to someone who's never been here or has not heard of Delco before?
Gosh, that's a really interesting question. Delco is such a little community of its own. Someone asked me the other day, true story, someone asked me the other day, where are you from? I'm in Delaware. Oh, I'm from Delco. Delco? You don't sound Delco at all. I didn't know if I should say thanks or, that's the meanest thing everyone ever said to me. It's like a family. In a family, you can pick on one another, you can tease one another, but nobody from the outside can ever come in and pick on any of us without us all getting each other's backs. It's that sense of community here that I love.
Yeah, friends or family coming in from out of town and you want to take them or give them that Delco experience. Where are you sending them and where are you taking them?
So I guess it depends on the purpose. For a good family meal, Aaron Pub. There's something about Aaron Pubs still gotta love. If we are gonna do like a pub crawl or go out for the night, Media has some of the greatest bars, restaurants, all walkable, or even better yet, we take the trolley here from Springfield. So you stay off the road. Ice skating. If it's younger crowd, we still will go up to the Springfield Country Club and do that Friday night skate or that Sunday morning skate. But I guess it depends on the purpose. There's a lot to do still here in Delco.
All the podcasts so far, nobody's mentioned the trolley. So thank you for the mention of the trolley.
I love the trolley. We'll take the trolley down into 69th Street. We take the trolley to Media. People forget that it's here. It's been here for so long.
Kim, is there anything we haven't spoken about on the podcast today? Anything you want our listeners to know more about you or Springfield Junior Women's Club?
I think we did a pretty good job of covering everything. I think your question about how do people get involved, really, as much as I'd love to have them involved with the Springfield Junior Women's Club, getting involved in anything local is important. We have so much need here. So I just put yourself out there, get out in the community. You will be surprised how much you get in return, whether it's friendship, whether it's just time out of your house away from the kids. There's so many benefits to putting yourself out there and making a difference. So volunteer and put yourself out.
Tremendously well said. Community. We need to become and continue to be a fabric together to make Delco and Springfield the places where people want to live, the places where people want to raise their children, and just be a part of something. So thank you for all you do. Thanks to all the Springfield Junior Women's Club, what they do. And thanks for being a friend of What's Happening Delco. We look forward to seeing you out and about, designer bingo, and all the great things that you're doing for the Delco community. Thanks, Kim.
Thank you for having us on and letting me talk about our wonderful organization. We really, really appreciate it.
Have a fabulous day.
You too.
Hey, it's Rich. Thank you so much for being a listener to the What's Happening Delco podcast. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to learn more about the people and businesses in our community. I have been a real estate agent for over 25 years, working with first-time home buyers to last-time home sellers. As a listener of the podcast, my gift to you is a complimentary 1-year American Home Shield home warranty. This is for buyers and sellers that I help. If you're looking to move anywhere in the United States, I have you covered with an amazing network of real estate agents. I look forward to hearing from you. My direct line is 215-313-3777, or you can email me at rshaneremax@comcast.net. Oh, by the way, I am never too busy for any of your referrals.